Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Broncos about to kick it away and get this season started. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. A first down for the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights, and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay. The phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave.
And the ball is intercepted. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. He makes the connection. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Boise State.
That quarterbacks in zone coverage, they have to see it, and they have to manipulate defenders, and they don't. You could tell the middle linebacker reading his eyes the whole way, breaks on the football, and then turns into an offensive player and takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. First down here for the offense. They believe they can run right here. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Scanning the field. It's Hoover. Back open in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Third down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Richardson. Touchdown, TCU! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. That ball skips through the end zone. And they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important. Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. Sweet spin. The tag. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Broncos! You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
This quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Looking for a huge play. He's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
Trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Those tackles and those 3-4 defense are usually space eaters that just make sure guys don't get to linebackers. This guy said, no, sir. I'm a nose tackle with some pass rush ability. Gets to the quarterback. How about the sack from the big nose tackle?
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down there and score a touchdown.
Pulls it in. It's Richardson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Blasted as he lets it go. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Back to throw, it's Nelson. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? It's just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. They're bringing heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, and they're in a 3-4 alignment. You're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapse the pocket on that play.
It's good. Easy call for the refs.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting.
All kinds of running room. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. He now has 53 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking for space. It's Sanders. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. And when those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just it makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Back to throw, it's Hoover. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Nebraska endured a hostile crowd and a challenge that always comes with playing away from Memorial Stadium, and the Huskers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. It sounds like they had a good one there. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This offense has a second down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. At the 45, on its way. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
On the move, it's Genty. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Looking downfield, it's Nelson. He finds his man. On the move is the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. This offense thought they had the defense reeling on its heels, but the D stands tall and comes up with a sack.
But why not, right? If I make a big play, I got no problem going back to it. But the defense said, I got you. I understand what you're doing. I know you're going back to it. They were ready for it. They had the answer for it. And they got the QB and got his butt on the ground.
That's when I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. took a shot as he threw. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. That is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, TCU.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Gets it out fast. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with a halftime update. The Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Quick strike complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Broncos. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week one is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
Fair catch called for and made. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Pocket starts to collapse. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Come on, defense. You can't forget about the fullback. I know you don't see him too often, but this is a guy that can make plays, and on that one, he catches it for a first down.
Looking for a crease. It's Genty. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
I think his quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can you just not throw it anymore? And my guys, they can't block for me. I got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, to get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Boise State. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Iowa has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since the great Hawkeye wave. But this has been a nip and tuck affair in Iowa City. They're up by 6 over Kentucky. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
TCU. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Boise State 34, TCU 17.
The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Williams. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
They want to just keep throwing it. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Smashes through the tackle. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Hoover. Got it! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
You know, there's a lot of receivers that would be scared running over the middle of the field on a slant throw like that, but those linebackers hovering around in there and those safeties coming crashing down. Very brave play there by the slot receiver.
extra point. Every little bit counts as they get closer. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. So they've got the lead down to 10 here. A little more interesting as they're set to kick it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. After giving up that last touchdown, they've still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man. When you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Nelson. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. You got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
All the way back to the 15. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Nothing but green ahead. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
It is hard to continue to get up, get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They continue to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
Defense wants to bring the heat. Going up top on 1st down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The give as they work on that clock. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
He'll run it again. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's loose. Smashes ahead. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the 1st down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense right now is not only fighting an offense with a lot of confidence, but they're fighting against momentum too. Remember, they had a big lead earlier in this game. Now it's been reduced to just one possession, so they've got to make some big plays here on pass defense. They've got to be able to cover.
To throw, it's Hoover. He's right on target. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. On the move. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And with 5 seconds left, this one to send us to overtime. Good, right down the boulevard. And they tie it up, fellas, here in the final second.
Wow, and with that field goal with so little time left here in the game, it looks like this thing's going to OT. You have to give that young guy so much credit. He had the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's able to knock it through. We've still got some football left here, fellas.
Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Getting some heat. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Looking for a man. It's Nelson. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense, understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack. You get the rock.
First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. On the ground, it's Cook. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Give him 114 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. They're already in position for a potential game-winning field goal here on 1st and goal in overtime. With the run on 1st and goal. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.